Hello viewers, you are welcome to Saliwal Production. We are still on our series of video tutorials on mobile app development. Our last two lessons have been so fantastic. In our previous lesson, we developed an app that changes the color of its button and welcome its users. I hope you were able to create one by yourself. If you have, that is good for you. But if you've missed those videos, I have provided a link to those videos in the description section below. In this video, we are going to create an app that has the picture of a cat. And when you tap on the picture of the cat will be screaming, meow, meow, meow. Here is a little demonstration of the app. Okay, now let's get started. Now launch your browser and log on to thunkables.com. Now on the Thunkable.com homepage, click on login here to take you to your project page. Now on the project page, you have the list of all the apps that you've created. Now this intro here was our first project, and we created this in our previous lesson. Now in this lesson, we are going to create a new app. So we click on create new app. Now when you click on create new app, the create new app window appears. Now in this project, we are going to create an app that has the picture of a cat. We'll name this project the cat app. So we just type in the cat app and click on create. Now when you click on create, it takes you straight to your project design page. And on the project design page, that is where you design and build your app. Now you remember on the project design page, we introduced you to the left and right side of the page. We said that on the left side of the project design is where we have the name of the app and then the components that you can add to your app. And on the right side of the project page, that is where we have the properties section, where we customize and then modify our component to suit our app. Now in this video, we are going to create an app that has the picture of a cat. And when you click on the picture, the cat will scream. Now we'll be making use of two main components, that is the button and the sound components. Let's start with the button. Locate the button on the component here, click and drag it onto the screen. Good. Now we have placed our button on the phone screen. Now let's customize the button to suit our app. This time we are not going to change the name of the button, but rather we are going to insert a picture onto the button. So scroll down and locate background picture. We have background picture here. Click on it, and then it gives you opportunity to upload a file. So click on the upload file to get access to your computer storage facility. Now on my screen, I have the picture of a cat. So you go and select the picture you want to use and then click on open. Good. Now when you do this, it loads the picture onto the button. But you can see that the picture is too small. So let's adjust the height and width of the button. So scroll down and locate height. So we have height here. Click on it and select relative size. Now on the relative side, we have an option here to enter the percentage of the screen we want to cover. So we want to cover 80% of the screen. Good. Now that is the first part. We have set the height of the button. Now we are left with the width. So scroll down to the width, and this time we are going to use the fill container. So you click on this here and then select fill container. You can see that the button has now filled the container. It has the screen width. Now we have two problems to solve. The first problem is we have a button written in front of the card, which we don't want. The second problem is the picture of the card does not fill the whole length of the button. We have to ensure that the picture of the card fills the whole length of the button. So scroll up and locate background picture resize mode. So you select background picture resize mode and then click on stretch. Good. Now you can see that the whole picture of the card has covered the button. Good. Now the next thing is we are going to delete this button here that is written in front of the card. So we scroll up and locate text. Then we delete this. That is it. Now the next thing is you can see that the radius of the button is too much. So we scroll down to locate border radius. So scroll down and locate border radius. Yes, we have it here. It is for 75. So we are changing 75 to 25. Good. So now we have finished designing the picture of the card. This is how we want the picture of the card to be on our screen. Good. The next thing is for us to change the background color of the screen. You can see that the background color of the screen is all white. No, we want the background color to be green. So we click on screen up here to activate the screen. Now when it activates the screen, you'll be able to customize the screen. So at the properties section, the properties of the screen would now show on the properties section. So here we locate background color and change it to green. So we click on background color, then we pick the color green. Good. Now the next thing we have to do with the screen is the screen automatically orients itself to iOS format. So you scroll down to screen orientation and then click on this and select portrait. Now we are done with designing our screen and the picture of our cards. Now the next thing we have to do is to bring in the sound of the cards. So we go back to our component section, scroll down and locate voice. Now under voice, click on sound, drag and drop it onto the screen like this. Good. Sound is one of the invisible components, so you would not be able to see it on the screen. The only thing you could see is the sign of the sound, which is here. You can also locate its properties at the properties section. Here you have to upload the sound file you want to use. I have my sound file on my desktop, so you go to source, click on source. It gives you opportunity to upload the sound file, so you click on upload file. This gives you access to your computer storage system. Then you locate your file and then click on open. Good. The card sound has been uploaded onto our screen. So now we have to tell the app what to do. Our target here is when you click on the card should make a sound. So we go to the block section here so that we block it out. Good. At the block section, we have all the functions we would need here. Now the first function we would work with is the button. So we locate the button, you click on it, and locate when button 1 clicks. You click and drag it onto the screen like this. Now we are saying that when button 1 clicks, it should do something. Now let's go back to the functions and click on sound. So we click on sound, locate in sound call play. So we click on this and drag it onto this opening here like this. Good. So now you are done with programming your app. This is all you need to do. Very easy and very simple. Now let's go back to our design and see how our app looks like. Now it's time for us to test the app. In our previous video, we gave you 3 ways of testing the app. We said the first one is you have the live text. When you click on it, it opens an interface that gives you a preview of your phone. Now all you need to do is you click on the cat and it makes a sound. Great. Now the second way of testing the app is for you to grab your phone, open the Thunkables app on your phone, log in, and your app is updated live on your screen for you. So you can test it here. Now let's click on the cat and it makes the sound. Yes, this is so simple. Now the third way of testing your app is for you to download it from here. So you click on download and then you locate download Android. If you are using an Apple phone, you can go for download iOS app. Now I am using Android phone, so I'll click on download Android. Now the app is finished downloading, so you can pick it up from your computer onto your phone, install it and use it. And you can also share it with your friends to use your new app. Yes, this is so simple and so easy to do, isn't it? I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. This is all we will have for this lesson. In our next video, we are going to create an app that would be able to read whatever we type on our phone. If you like the video and you find it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos from Saliwal Production. You can also click on the thumb to like the video. You can also click on share to share the video with your friends. Now it's time for our quiz. And the question is, name the 2 components that were used to develop the app in this tutorial. Please provide your answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. See you on our next video. Bye bye.